All right, here we go. All right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It's me, 80s144, and today I'm joined by Theodore Granite. And today we'll be discussing about the Mexico national team. Mexico national team. So this is the penultimate World Cup preview. There'll be one more preview after this, and then we are done with the World Cup previews. So Theodore, you're going to talk about the Mexico national team. So what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts heading in for the World Cup for Mexico?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for them to get through the group stage, but I still have faith in them. First note, I'm not Mexican, but like Mexicans, I hate U.S. So there's that. But yeah, I think they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. They got a lot of experience in there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. So let's look at the group real quick before we talk about the squad. So they're in Group C of the FIFA 2022 World Cup. They were in pot two for the draw, and they were grouped with Argentina, Poland, and Saudi Arabia. I have to say, going first here, I have to say this was a kind group for Mexico. I think they got a somewhat of a beneficial draw. Yes, Argentina is very tough. However, I do think they lucked out with having Saudi Arabia in the group. I think Saudi Arabia is probably one of the weakest pot four nations. And I think Poland is a nation that have always generally been disappointed in the last couple of tournaments. That said, though, Poland do have a new coach, and they have seemed to be better, although it's only early signs, so I'm not really sure how good Poland are. So, Theodore, do you more or less agree with me or disagree with me?
Yeah, I feel like Poland are like way too over reliant on Lewandowski, which hurts them a lot. Like they're always disappointing for me in major competitions.
Yeah, Poland is a wild card to say. And like I said, Mexico should be able to, at the very least, manage to get second place. I think it's going to be very difficult to topple Argentina. Argentina are
Yeah,
really
that's
good
that's
form. Yeah, and it's going to be very difficult. So, assuming, let's just say, for argument's sake, we both have them. I have them getting second in the group right now. Um,
yeah, I have them at second. But they can definitely finish third though. Like Poland definitely could finish in front of them. But I do have
yeah,
them
yeah,
finishing.
yeah, yeah.
Saudi Arabia for me are just a no show for this.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like the deciding match with Mexico Poland, that's going to probably be the decider which team's going to get that second place
Yeah,
spot.
and it's
Right now,
game of the group.
yeah, that's going to be the game of the group for sure. Right now, I'll give the edge to Mexico for that one, just because I feel like as though that
Yeah,
I feel like the thing about Mexico, what I've noticed is them, and that the World Cup qualifiers they don't really tend to do very good in. But when it comes to
yeah.
World Cup, they generally do very well. They generally prove that because I remember 2014,
Uh,
they made the World Cup playoffs,
they're
and
they just stop in the last 16. That's how they always do it.
but like my point here is that while the World Cup qualifier record may not be good, they always do tend to turn up the World Cup because around
Yeah,
2014 they were
is like a
yeah, that team was really
qualifier.
bad. Team was really bad, but they still managed to make the qualifiers. They beat in the playoffs, and they were able to get draws against. They were able to get draw against Brazil, and get 7 points in that group. It's just that Brazil had a super goal difference, which is the reason why they came second in the group. And then we all know what happened against the Netherlands. It's a very controversial game that we probably shouldn't discuss just for the Mexicans' sake. So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, like I said, I just think that for me, Mexico they always tend to show up in the World Cup at least during the group stage. Now, knockout stage is a different story, but group stage they generally do pretty well. You know.
I mean they have a knockout stage curse. They always fail in the last 16, but they at
Yeah.
least get through the group stage, which is good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely. They're definitely one of the most consistent nations, at least in terms of group stages. Probably of all, probably of all nations, barring Europe and South America. Let's go ahead and let's just say they come second in the group, right? They'll play the Group D
Yeah,
winner, which is likely to be either Denmark or France. Okay. I don't think Tunisia or Australia will do it. So and for me, honestly, it doesn't matter which one they go up against, either Denmark or France, and I don't really favor their chances.
yeah.
Uh,
But you never know with France. Maybe the World Cup curse is going to strike in the last 16 rather than in
it's
group stage.
true. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Mexico did beat France and one of the previous World Cups I think I saw in the group stage. Um,
Um. Oh wait, the one where they had probably like I'm not very good in the past like years ago.
yeah, I think it was 2010. I think it was 2010 World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. So, Mexico does have that, but like I said, France is a big question mark. I don't know about France. France, we
Yeah,
don't know what's going to happen with them. Now Denmark, I don't think they beat Denmark. I don't think they beat Denmark. So for me, likelihood, see, I could honestly see them beating France just because France are also having that champions curse with them too. So I honestly I don't really entirely rule Mexico off. Now if they play Denmark, I don't give them I significantly favor Denmark. But against France, I give them somewhat of a chance, given the fact that we know what's going on with the France national team. There's a lot of issues going on in the dressing room. So um, yeah, and then let's just play devil's advocate. Let's say they advance from the round of 16 miraculously. Let's just put it this way: they get to the
because of us.
quarterfinals. They get to the quarterfinals, and if they do play, they can potentially play England, and which yeah, I don't favor them against England.
But let's say they advance to the final.
So for me, I'd say it's quarters max. I don't
Max,
I don't.
but the goal.
I think you're lagging out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's not much question
All right.
here. But the goal is last 16, and then if they can get quarterfinal, that would be amazing.
Oh yeah. I think like honestly, if you ask any Mexicans, I think they would take a quarterfinal finish. I think they even around a 16, I think they would take because they know because I think many Mexicans know that this national team is not as good as the previous national teams for the World Cups
Yeah,
at least. So this is probably one of the worst ones we have seen in recent
that's true.
history. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens there. So, like I said, now let's just say they do top the group because we didn't take that in consideration. Let's say they top the group. Let's say Argentina underachieve, and let's say they do top the group. Then they either play France or Denmark, and once again we're in a similar position. So even if they do top the group, I don't know even know if I fancy them in that game.
Yeah,
So but let's just say they do, right? So I think in the quarterfinals, if they top the group, I think they play against Netherlands, assuming that they top the group. And
yeah, no,
mm,
that's tough. Also.
yeah, I think for me, quarters max. I don't see them going past England or Netherlands.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so obviously Netherlands they would maybe want to take because for revenge for 2014. Um, but still,
maximum quarterfinal. Minimum is finishing third. I don't see them finishing fourth in any scenario.
oh my goodness, if they finish bottom of the group,
I'd be shocked because Saudi Arabia really aren't that good.
yeah, that would be extremely embarrassing. Let me just say right now. Yeah, of course. I don't want to diminish Saudi Arabia because I actually have a Saudi Arabian friend, and so I don't want to be harsh here. But
Yeah,
let's
but
be real. Let's be real. Mexico and the bare minimum should be 3 points. They should be getting 3 points at least in this group.
yeah,
Like anything below 3 points is a massive disappointment. Massive disappointment.
even if they get like 3 draws, that would still be decent.
3 points, like I say, if they get less than 3 points in this group, that's really bad in my opinion. Okay. Anyways, one last thing before we move on to the squad and the coach thing. Do you think they got the easiest group of all CONCACAF nations?
Um, I think they're. I think Mexico have the like. I think USA. In my prediction, they won't make it through the last 16. Wales will finish second, England first. Canada, I don't see them finishing in top two. And Costa Rica either. So like, honestly, Mexico has the biggest chance out of all nations.
Man, that'd be kind of sad, man. If Mexico's the only CONCACAF nation to advance, that looks kind of bad. Not gonna lie, man.
Then like they'd be very happy.
No. Of course they'd be happy, but I'm just looking at the other countries. That would be kind of
Yeah,
embarrassing because
like if CONCACAF does well, but like Canada and Costa Rica, I really don't see them going through. Even though
yeah,
Canada
I
are
mean,
up, it's between
that'd be
US.
kind of sad. Yeah, yeah.
But
USA is kind of a coin toss.
there's a scenario where no CONCACAF teams advance.
Oh man, if that
That
happens,
that would be something.
we're gonna be we're gonna get clowned a lot if that happens. Let me just say it right now.
Why is
Okay, anyways,
why is my I say Spurs fan? I'm not, by the way. But
yeah. Okay, now let's go and talk about let's talk about the squad as a whole. So let's start with the manager first. Obviously their manager is I forgot his name. What's his name? I'm trying to remember the top of my
it's
head with a little bit. Oh, I remember now. Tata Martino.
yeah, that's
I
how much
remember.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah, Tata Martino. I don't know why that took me a while to
Fans
remember.
don't like him.
Yeah, Tata Martino. I don't think he's a great coach. And it's not even just the fact he failed him. It's not even just the fact in Mexico. His record at other teams has not been great. I mean, at Barcelona, his record has not been good. You know,
Yeah.
where else did he manage at? Let me go actually check.
Probably somewhere in Mexico, Mexican teams.
Yeah, I mean, let's go look at. I'm just looking at his coaching managerial record real quick. So he coached Roundel Arcevis, Platense, Stunto, Libered, Cora, Porto, Colon, Libertad Paraguay, Newell's Old Boys, Barcelona, Argentina, Atlanta United, Mexico. Let's look at his win record. Yeah, his win record isn't good. Look at his look at Argentina, man. 65.62%, 67.8%. And it's actually not too bad, the win record, but as we all know that the Mexicans have been very disappointed with him. They've been very angry with him. He's been
Yeah.
relying on old players, no young players. That's actually been my biggest criticism of Mexico. They like a lot of their core players are old players, and we
Yeah,
know how that's not very that can't take you very far. You know.
there are a couple youngsters who are like stalling. Like Diego Lainez is really stalling in club
Oh
football.
yeah, Diego Linus. Yeah, and he's not getting the proper development. Then you also have like Lozano. He's probably another high tier youngster, but even he's not really been good at Napoli. So like there's a lot
Yeah.
of like players that their club form has
And
been kind of been
then there's
shaky.
Marcelo Flores. That could be good, but he's only
Or
18.
Marcel Flores. Yeah, Marcel Flores. He's decent. Okay, let's go top of the squad now. So what formation do you think they'll roll with in this World Cup? I think they'll go with the 4-3-3.
Yeah, 4-3-3 with a
Okay.
CDM and that one. Right.
Yeah. Is there a CDM one like this? Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
Actually,
Here,
I usually just use the A one, but we'll just go with the B one. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. So,
yeah,
but yeah, let's go ahead and look at the goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, this is very obvious. We
yeah.
don't need to have a discussion on
Guillermo
this.
Ochoa. He's a
Yeah,
beast in world.
yeah, beast indeed, man. Guillermo Ochoa, man, very good goalkeeper. And this I would imagine this. Do you think it's gonna be his last World Cup?
Yeah, yeah. He's 37. He'd be 41. Actually, 40 at the beginning and then 41. Wow. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's,
Let's talk about other goalkeepers. I think Alfredo Talavera. I believe he was a
yeah,
Gold Cup keeper, if I'm not mistaken. You
yeah.
can
He's
correct me if I'm
30.
wrong.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
40 at the World Cup.
Okay. And
Older.
then Rodolfo Cota, I think he'll be the third choice.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's like Jonathan Orozco, but I think he's injured. Yeah. But they're all old.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. There's no young Mexican keepers?
There's a young Mexican in DC United, actually. A young goalkeeper called David Ochoa.
Oh, wow. I don't think he's gonna get called up though. He's too
Yeah,
young.
no, he hasn't been capped yet, so no, he's not going to get called up.
All right. Okay. And so let's go ahead and get to the right let's start with right back now.
Right back, I've got Jorge Sanchez.
Jorge Sanchez. This guy, man. I believe he signed for Ajax, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
that's
That's a
right.
big move.
I thought like Mexico, USA, he was like the best player for me.
Oh yeah, one of the best players. I have a Mexican friend, and he said he was really good. And this guy was really
Yep.
good. I remember, very good.
Yeah.
Talk about some backup right backs real quick.
Then there's players like Luis Rodriguez, who's
Luis
31.
Rodriguez.
He's playing UANL in Mexico. Players like, wait, that's pretty much it at right back.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, that is sad.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
They
they
got quite a-
better hope Jorge Sanchez doesn't get injured.
Yeah, Jorge Sanchez though is really, really good, and
Yeah,
he's only
very,
20.
very good. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's another guy. Oh wait, never mind. He's not right back. Sorry. Anyways, let's move on. Center backs.
Center backs, they got a couple more. They got Hector Moreno, from Monterrey. He's 34, 124 caps. There's Nestor Araujo.
Yeah, I just noticed he
But I
actually made
think
the move.
they're probably gonna start Cesar Montes.
Ooh, wait, for in place of who?
Let me see. He plays for Monterrey also.
Ooh, interesting. Actually, that might not be a bad choice. Censor Montez, he's young, and that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, to
You
both
could,
play for Monterrey.
yeah, so you can have that partnership in the back as well. And by the way, guys, there might be some technical issues. By the way, not on my end, because like so, my guest is the wife over there is not very good. So please bear with us,
Yeah,
guys.
it's
Please
really
bear with
bad.
us. Hope you guys do not mind. Like I said, there wasn't
Uh,
anyone who was interested. So,
a couple backups are Nestor Araujo
oh yeah,
and
Nestor Rajo.
Vasquez, who's a young player for he plays for, let me see, in Serie A, he plays for Cremonese, and then
Ooh.
Gallardo,
Gallardo, I was gonna mention him. Wait,
and
hold
also
up. It says here Gallardo plays as a left back.
yeah, he plays left back or center back.
Okay,
And then there's Julian Araujo, who's a young player for LA Galaxy.
interesting. Um, okay, interesting. Let's move on to yeah. So let's move on to left backs, I suppose now.
Left back, there's Gerardo Arteaga, who plays for Genk in
Ooh,
Belgium. He's decent, yeah. And Gallardo can play both center back and left back.
wow. So yeah, the other player I was talking about, guys, the left back that I was talking about earlier, it was Jonathan Gomez. I think he's chose Mexico. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Gomez. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
young, really young.
yeah. I think he'll definitely. I think he'll be called up. To be honest.
He's got one cap.
Yeah, I just think like I don't know if Martino will call him up, but I would call him up if I was a coach.
Yeah. He played
Yeah,
against Guatemala 27th of April.
yeah. This is some other what other left backs are there?
Not much, but like Andres Guardado, the CDM can actually play left back.
Interesting. Oh,
They're
there's
really,
one other. There's another center back. We have Julio Dominguez,
yeah, Julian Dominguez, Cruz
and he can
Azul.
also play right back as well.
There's not much depth to be honest.
Yeah, if there's any other defenders, please let us know in the comment section below. I'm sure there probably is. We haven't mentioned. We can't go through
Yep.
everyone. It's hard to remember everyone. So these are the main ones we remembered.
So
Anyway, CDM I think is obvious. Yeah, let's move it to the midfield now. Like, are you?
wow, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Damn. Okay,
All
should we
right.
move to midfield?
Yeah, midfield. We should move to the midfield now.
Okay, so CDM, Edson Alvarez.
Edson Alvarez. People say
Yeah,
he's one of the best.
yeah.
People say he's one of the best CDMs in CONCACAF.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then backup players. Obviously, I think the backup player would be Andres Gallardo.
Is a backup. He's 35. He's 175 caps.
Yeah, definitely. And let's move on to CM now.
Hector Herrera.
Herrera. Yeah, as we guys know, Herrera did leave Atletico Madrid, I believe, this summer. I think he left.
Yeah, he went to Houston Dynamo.
Yeah, interesting move there. And then let's talk about the other center mid, and then we'll do backups afterwards.
Eric Gutierrez plays for PSV.
Wow. Wait, is that his backup, or are you gonna have him start?
No, I'm gonna have him start.
Okay, who's gonna start next to Herrera?
Yeah, it's Eric Gutierrez that starts next to Herrera.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the backup you're talking about.
No. Then there's backups like Eric Sanchez.
Interesting.
Who plays for Pachuca. Luis Romo. Carlos Rodriguez. Roberto Alvarado. And let's see. Luis Romo.
Oh yeah, Luis Romo. Yeah, interesting shouts. All right, let's move on to the attack.
Yep. So there's no Tecatito, Jesus Corona.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make the World Cup. He's gonna probably be injured.
Which is really annoying. He's really good.
Yeah.
So let's see. I would start on the right side. Chucky
Lozano, man.
He's really good.
And scored in the last World Cup.
Yep, against Germany. At striker, I would have played like Javier Hernandez, but Tata Martino never calls him up.
Yeah, isn't there like some kind of beef or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there's like some kind of dispute, I think. So I mean, I think striker is really obvious though.
Yeah, Raul Jimenez.
Raul Jimenez, man. He better turn up this World Cup, man.
Yep.
And left wing.
Left wing, it could be like Henry Martin or Rodolfo Pizarro.
Ooh. Okay, if you had to put your money, who would you bet on?
I'm gonna put Henry Martin.
Henry Martin.
Which is weird. It's not really a Mexican name.
Yeah, that is interesting. Let me look at their squad they've called up in the past because
And
I'm
then
trying to
other
think.
players, Santiago Jimenez, who now plays for Feyenoord.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alexis Vega, he also is really decent. I saw him play. Rogelio Mori.
Funes Mori. I don't think. Yeah, Funes Mori, man. Yeah, Mexicans
Right.
don't like him.
There's a center back also, but he never gets called up. Actually, I
Wow.
think he plays for Spain. And then there's Eduardo Aguirre.
Wow.
They got
Yeah.
depth back, to be honest.
Interesting. I'm looking at the current squad. Interesting. Yeah, there's not really many like proven goal scorers. That's the thing. Looking at
Yeah.
this.
If
That's
Jimenez does well, then yeah.
yeah, Jimenez was like pretty much like the big one, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my problem with the Mexico is like there's not really any good like the left wing position. I think they're much out, and even the attack like Jimenez has been kind of poor for Wolves. Lozano, I know we talk about the potential he has, but he hasn't really been that amazing for Napoli. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm looking at this squad, man, and it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent. We got a good balance of youth and experience,
Yeah,
and
there's not much depth though, so they're gonna have to prey on
the
that.
depth is a huge concern. That is my huge concern in Mexico. Is that if they have some of their key players injured, I think they're going to be really
Yeah.
struggling because especially for striker Jimenez, like Funes Mori is. I don't think if Funes Mori is average. I don't think he's good.
Yeah.
I don't rate him. Then you have like, um, you know,
Santiago
yeah,
is
Santiago
20.
Jimenez could be a good shout. Um, But yeah, and then Lozano, oh, man, it's tough, man. This is Mexico national team, man. There's not there. I think the starting lineup is good, but once you lose some of the key players, they're gonna really struggle. So yeah, man. As I
Yeah.
said, man, for this World Cup, man, like they better make the round of 16. They better make the round of 16. Let me just say this right now,
Yeah. I
because
think they will.
yeah, we'll see, man. Because I don't know, man, Mexico, man. This is definitely not very good compared to 2018. You know, I actually want to look at 2018 squad real quick. Let's see who
Yeah.
started this one,
Let's
just
see.
for comparison's sake, and then we'll end the video after this. So yeah, let me just look at the game against
I feel like
Brazil. This last game.
players got older.
Yeah. So end goal they had Ochoa. They had Edson Alvarez play at right back. What the heck?
Oh, they didn't have Jorge Sanchez. That means.
Wow, interesting. Then they had Alaya. Oh yeah, I forgot Salcedo. I forgot about him.
Salcedo never doesn't play anymore for Mexico. He's not been
Yeah,
captain for
yeah.
and
How
he's
old is
not been.
Ayla? Oh, he's too
I think
old.
he's like
He's too, yeah, 35.
wait Salcedo.
No. Ayala. I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Oh,
Ayala. Yeah, Salcedo. How
Ayala.
old is he? 28. I mean, Salcedo, man. I mean, he still could be part of the national team. He's still good age,
But
man.
he's kind of like John Brooks never gets called up because of
Yeah,
some
man.
some reason.
Gallardo left back. Interesting. And then let's see. In the midfield, they had Herrera, Marquez. Oh yeah, Rafael Marquez.
Yeah, Rafael Marquez. He was a
Yeah,
legend.
yeah, Guardado. And then their attack was Chicharito, Lozano, and Carlos Vela. Oh yeah, I forgot about Carlos Vela.
Yeah, oh yeah, Carlos Vela. If Vela and Chicharito were called up, that would be different. Like that'd be way better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is one player I forgot. Jonathan Dos Santos. Um,
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
don't know. Do you think he's gonna get called up?
they've not been called up in over a year from Wikipedia.
Yeah. He's 32, man. I remember him very well because I think he scored against the USA in the Gold Cup final.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's the Mexico national team. Like I said, guys, I mean
The
this is
main concern is depth and that they're getting really old.
oh yeah, that's the huge concern.
But they're decent first 11 though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did we talk about our bench players with that attack real quick?
Okay. Um. So you want to talk about their bench players?
Yeah, real quick, real quick.
Uh,
Okay.
like list them or because like
Yeah.
they're all from Mexico. I feel like they're bench players. They all play
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we might have already mentioned Diego Lainez. I think he'll probably be in.
Yeah,
He'll probably be a
now it's
substitute player.
now known as
Uh,
Braga.
yeah, Santiago Jimenez will probably be back up. I would
Murdo
imagine probably Funes Mori will be back up. Marcel
Marcelo.
Flores.
Yeah.
Do you think? I don't know. Do you think he's gonna get called up for this World Cup?
I don't think that Martino really likes youngsters, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
I don't think so.
yeah, I don't think he gets called up. I think Santiago Jimenez gets called up,
Yeah.
or Ben Neda, who plays for AEK Athens. Um, Eric Sanchez, Luis Romo. I think they get called up, as well as Andres Guardado, who's got a lot of experience, 175 caps.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
then there's like Nestor Araujo also, he's decent,
Yeah,
and
Nestor.
Johan. Yeah, they got an okay bench, but like it's just not as good as their starting 11. Like not even close.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, like I said, I think that's going to be it for today. Like I said, I want to thank Theodore Grandit for helping me with the Mexico national
No
team preview.
way.
Yeah, and
For
even with the
Sebastian.
technical, yeah, even with the technical issues, man, we're still able to do it. And like I said, I do apologize. Like I said, guys, like I said, it wasn't easy for us to do this, and I hope you guys do not mind. And let me know what players we missed to talk about because I'm sure there are some players. Remember, guys, this is our starting 11 that provide everyone's fit. Because, like I said, guys, we cannot predict the future because some of these players in the starting 11 may be injured. And like,
Yeah.
whoa, you should have taken them
If
out.
we had
Like this
played them
was made
last
like,
week, we would have been Ticatito.
oh yeah, Takatito. We probably would have put in the squad. We probably put him over Henry Martin.
Yep. So like we can't predict.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
if
like,
in a month and there's another injury and we put him in starting 11, it's because we didn't know.
yeah, I mean, like we can't, we don't know who's going to be injured or not, And remember, guys, this was made August 20th, so the World Cup itself, the squad will be out in October. So like I said, um, during the October phase, I'll give my predictions. So this is the way you guys can get a preview for each national team, and then by the time October rolls around, I'll be giving my actual World Cup predictions. So
Yeah,
these are just
the
looking
squads.
into each national team, and yeah, like I said, man, it's been great fun. Like I said. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys comment down with your thoughts and comments below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like this video if you did enjoy. And also make sure you guys follow Theodore on Twitter as well. I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description below.
Yeah.
And I'll link his channel below in the description below as well.
For like the group in the comments.
Yeah, and also, how far do you guys think Mexico will make in the World Cup? I think both of us have them going out of the round of 16.
Yeah, round of 16.
Yeah, and so let us know, man. Let us know what's gonna happen. So that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys comment down with your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new under, like this video if you enjoy. Make sure you guys check out my other platforms. List description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.